Morning show. My name is Sean Tierney, and this is a special live from Automation Fair episode. And I'm actually doing this from my hotel room. And I just wanted to cover, I did a live stream yesterday at lunchtime covering, what I had seen so far at Automation Fair. And I kind of wanted to follow up with that and tell you what else I did and what I saw and what news I had. Let me get into my phone here and look at my schedule. First of all, I just want to wish you all a very happy morning, and I apologize I'm not able to cover the news this morning. I don't know if I will be up early enough tomorrow. I have to get home very late tonight to do the news tomorrow, but I hope I am. But we'll play that by ear. In any case, what I do want to do is give you news from the four sessions I took yesterday afternoon at Automation Fair, starting with what's new with Rockwell Automation. You can see the picture here from my LinkedIn profile where I've been sharing stuff. And this was kind of a compilation of all of the new products that had come out recently and services. And it was pretty good. Basically, we had covered a lot of this stuff. We've had a lot of the product managers on the automation podcast talking about Armor, Kinetics, and other things, right? And but I thought it was a good for somebody who maybe is not following the automation podcast or automation morning show. They covered everything that was new this year, and I thought they did a really good job of kind of summarizing it in one session. And there were a couple of little surprises in there for me, nothing major, but some good stuff. And I'm gonna go through what I'm gonna do is I've been using my 35 millimeter digital camera to take pictures of slides I thought were important. I'm going to throw together a some articles over at the Automation blog when I get some time, maybe this weekend, and what I saw and my thoughts, and kind of a summary of what I've been doing in these videos. So that was good, and then that was IE55. So then. From there, I ran downstairs and met with some of the folks from Studio 5000 Marketing, and we had a great meeting. We were talking about V36. We were talking about V37. They just have such a great team at Rockwell in that Studio 5000 group. I mean, most major vendors, this is their premier product, right? So most major vendors have great marketing folks and great product folks in their top tier groups, and typically in all their groups, to be honest with you. But in any case, we had a really great time. I got to talk to the marketing folks. We talked about, how advertising works and how sponsorships work, and we talked about what they have coming up and Studio 5000, Logix Echo, and just a bunch of great products. So we had a great time. It was a great meeting Alan and Tracy and Kristen in person because she's been on the podcast, and Alexandra or Alex. So that was a great meeting. Just really great meeting new folks over at Rockwell there. And from there, we went over. I ran up to the Factory Talk Optics session that is IEO4. And I didn't share a picture with this because my phone, the battery, I turn off everything and it still goes down pretty quick. So taking a lot of pictures, of course, and sharing a lot. But in any case, I enjoyed that episode. I really got a better grip on the licensing. So this product, now, when people hear Factory Talk Optics, they're thinking this is a brand new product. And excuse me for a moment. And it is a brand new product for Rockwell, but I haven't talked to Susan Birch and some of the other product people. This product has actually been around for a while. It's part of the ASIM or Awesome acquisition where they bought that company that made industrial computers and panels and whatnot. And it's a very, very feature-rich product that's been out for a while. So now it's being relabeled as Factory Talk Optics, and it's interesting how the developer is free unless you want to do a subscription and have cloud saves and all this. So I got to learn more about that. And we're still hoping to have the product people from Optics on the show. I mean, I think we want to have every HMI vendor on the show because we're just big fans of HMIs, like we are PLCs, VFDs, sensors, and so on. That surprised me too. I'll get back to that in a minute. So the Factory Talk Optics session I thought was really good. And I really got clarity on the licensing. And the licensing, believe it or not, it's based on how many features you want to use. Do you want to have an HMI? Do you want to have a data logger? Do you want to have alarming? It's a very interesting and unique way of licensing. But I can see this being great for like students who want to learn it. If the developer's free, and then if you wanted to buy a little runtime, you could try some features. And then after, if you're done trying those, you could delete them and create a new project and try some other features. So from a learning perspective, which, we're all about learning here at Insights and Automation, and bringing the news and bringing, what's happening in industrial automation, but the automation school is a big part of our business too. I just think it would be awesome. And I would love to find like a book or some collateral. I know they have a YouTube playlist, but I'd like to find like developing lesson plans is very time consuming. But I'd love to teach a course on this stuff, especially because the barrier to entry is very low. But in any case, I thought that was a very good session. And now on to some of the surprises on the show floor. I saw some people I haven't seen the whole show floor. Matter of fact, I've decided to skip. It's in about 10 minutes. The keynote today, even though it looks like it's going to be very interesting, because I don't have any other time in my schedule where I'm going to be able to go around and take pictures of the show floor booths. So I got through probably, I don't know, a dozen yesterday. I want to get a picture of every booth. I got to see the Wittenstein folks. I congratulated them on their, we covered on the show that they just made a major investment. They're really expanding their U.S. plant. So I congratulated them on that. We had a great conversation. I invited them to come on the show and talk about, all their gearboxes and all the stuff they have. They had some pretty exciting stuff. I met a really nice guy. Not Jason. I can't remember his name. Dang it. But anyways, really nice guy, and he was telling me about all the new stuff. But I also saw PNF is here, so not all of their products. I don't think they're showing their competitive products like their sensors, but they're showing some really cool stuff. I took pictures of that, and Posital. I went over there and I said, I wish you guys did more than just a newsletter. And they're like, oh, we'll send you links. I'm like, they'll said we'll send you like manuals and documentation. And I'm like, no, no. Look, if it's not on your website, we're not going to cover it. So, but it was interesting to see Posital here because, because of what they do, and they do have some overlapping products as well. And so that's my plan. I'm going to skip the keynote. I'm hoping they do it, record it, and I can watch it later because it seems like it's a pretty good topic. But I really want to get a picture of all the different booths. And so with that, let me get back into the session. So the next one I actually have here. Let me switch over to my browser, and I can let's see, tab over to the next screen here. And so the next one I went to was what's new with Factory Talk View SE. So that was after optics and after the V36 meeting and the what's new with Rockwell overall. And I didn't know that version 14. Now, we had the product manager on for version 13 to go through what's new with that. I didn't know version 14 was going to have so much new stuff in it. They had a really big slide of new features, and there's some really cool stuff in there. So I can't wait to share those pictures I took of some of my favorite slides from that event. And I don't know if they're going to make the PowerPoints from all these sessions available to the public. They did for about 10 to 15 years. And then a few years ago, they stopped making it available to the public. It was attendees only. So we'll see. We'll see. If they make them available to the public, I'll let you know. But this is one, I'm a big, I've been using Factory Talk View before it was, RSView 32, you know. So, I'm always, I even teach a course on it. So big fan of Factory Talk View and just SCADA in general. But in any case, really looking forward to getting my hands on 14, maybe getting the product manager back on, having him cover it. And I definitely want to do an update for my students who are in my VUSE course. I actually met a student, and he was just telling me how much he loved the courses, and we exchanged cards. And he has some older hardware he may be able to donate to our training facility, which will be opening up in the spring. That's the plan, anyways. So, in any case, really good. So, if you have Factory Talk View, they covered a little bit about ME, but it was mostly SE. Definitely, if you're here at the show, check this presentation out. I will share the slide that has when I get back home, that has everything that's supposed to be coming. Now, again, it's not feature complete yet, so if they find a crash, something that causes a crash, they could still yank it. But in any case, that's software development, right? At the last minute, if you find a critical crash, you have to pull the feature. But in any case, so that's yesterday. Now for today, like I said, I'm going to skip the show, the keynote that happens in 7 minutes. I'm going to deal with where to park my car and check out, and then head over and try to hit the floor. And then I'm meeting a couple engineers today who have written for the automation blog in the past. So I'm meeting with Brandon Cooper, and then this morning, then Carlo this afternoon, and that should be a lot of fun. And I have a ton of sessions. Let's see what I have scheduled today. So today's the 9th. So I have a media briefing. This is a briefing for the for anybody who's in media about Otto Motors. So, and I just saw a connection request come in from Otto Motors as well. Of course, we've covered them. Rockwell, ClearPath Robotics. Rockwell recently acquired them. Then I have what's new with Logix, and I'm hoping to get into that. That one's full, but the media supposed to be able to get in and stand in the back. Then I have a security panel, cybersecurity panel. Again, this is for the media, and then I'm going to meet with another engineer, and then I have at 3, looks like my last one, IE86. This is what's new in visualization overall. So and then I'll head out of town and make the hopefully less than 3 hour ride back to the beautiful Berkshires, and we'll go from there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Alt Tab over here, and I need to see if I have. Give me a second, guys, because this is a little awkward. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, but I wanted to check the chat, and I want to say good morning to everybody who said good morning in the chat. You can see it right behind me. And I wanted to just say hi. There was a question about, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so you can still hear me, but you can't see me. Hold on. All right, I'm trying to do this off of my tablet. So in any case, as you can see on that previous page, there was a question about the about Rockwell stock. I'm not following the stock market. I've been telling everybody I know, but but with the volatility, all the things you hear in the news, it's like take your money out of the stock market for a while. That's my advice. I am not a financial advisor. I don't claim to be, but as just somebody who watches, what's happening in the world, I don't think now is the perfect time to be in the market. So I'll just put that. All the things I'm seeing and hearing says expect volatility, right? And so I know a lot of family and friends have always ended up buying high and selling low, which is the opposite of what you're supposed to do. So especially people close to retirement, I always, the advice I always hear is put your put your funds in something safe. And so that's my recommendation to everybody. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't claim to be. I have no idea. I have no money in the stock market. I just feel like volatility is on the horizon. So why have to go through that? Why have to worry about that? In any case, let's get off of that. I want to wish you all a great day. I will try to do another live stream short one around lunchtime if I can, and just let you know how the morning's going and answer any questions that come in. And but between now and then, I want to, and you can also follow me over at LinkedIn. That's the best place. I can't cross post easily from my phone to all the different social media, so you can follow me over at LinkedIn. You guys know how to find me, Sean Tierney, Insights and Automation. I've been posting everything on Sean Tierney, Mr. Sean Tierney, Mr. Sean Tierney, because it's easier to just to post random stuff there and let my normal tab tips go through on Insights and Automation. So on Insights and Automation on LinkedIn, we go through all of our tips. So you get new tips every day. So I just been posting all the random stuff here on my Sean Tierney, Mr. Sean Tierney at LinkedIn. So feel free to follow me there. That's where I'm going to be answering questions and looking for comments and wishing people happy birthday, as I always do. And with that, I just want to wish you all an awesome day. Stay courageous, stay fearless, and until next time, my friends, peace.